What's going on, legends? It's your boy Earl Shatter, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys this gameplay using the Saug 9mm. We're going to talk about a change that they made recently during update 1.16, as well as go over what my best class setup is with this weapon. Not only is this a best class setup for this weapon, it's probably the go-to class setup for me when I'm looking to play against, a very difficult team to play against, or overall just trying to carry the team the best I can. This is a very good gun, a very good class setup overall. If you guys aren't already using it, you're going to find that you've been missing out all along. Now, before we get into the rest of the video, if you guys do enjoy this content at any time, make sure you guys show your support for the channel by going down below and smashing that like button. Let's go ahead and throw a goal of 50 likes on today's video. I think with all of your guys' support, we can crush that goal. Also, if you guys are new and want to find your way back to the channel, make sure you guys do subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future content. Now, with update 1.16, we saw some weapon tuning across the board. Also, we saw something happen to the Saug 9mm. Things have been going back and forth with this weapon for some time, and with update 1.16, they actually increased the sprint out speed yet again. The weapon is pretty much, in my opinion, very, very close to what it was before they nerfed it, and I think that overall it's still the best SMG in the game. It's also personally my favorite. Like I said earlier, it is the one I go to for all the sweat lobbies. It's the one I go to carry my team. I'm like, truly want to try hard. This is the class setup that I go to. I find that the Saug 9mm is super reliable. Besides these small changes we see to the Saug, the idea behind this update seemed to be to make the SMGs a little bit more competitive with the other weapons in the game. Most of the changes were to SMGs. There was only one change to the KN57 in the assault rifle category. Also one weapon, the ABR, in the tactical rifle category. And then we saw a few changes to snipers, but that's not really relevant. But basically now these submachine guns can kind of compete on a better level against some of the other weapons in the game. If you guys have been playing since launch, originally these weapons hardly stood a chance. If you were using a submachine gun of any sort, you were definitely at a disadvantage. Things have kind of turned the other way now. I feel like the SMGs can really compete at a better level, and although there wasn't a lot of changes to the Saug, I feel like overall this weapon was already super solid across the board. So I think that the other guns are going to be, doing a little bit better, but nothing is really going to compare to this guy at the end of the day. Now let's go ahead and take a look at this best class setup that I am running in this gameplay. This is the one I take out to all the sweat fests. You guys are going to want to do the exact same. And the first attachment that we're going to be taking a look at for our Saug class setup is going to be the grip. Now the grip, in my opinion, is super useful. We are talking about a submachine gun here. We're going to want to be extremely accurate. The rate of fire isn't super high, but it is high enough. And we're going to want to make sure we hit all of our bullets. You're going to want to take people out at any range of any sort. You're going to want to be prepared. You're going to want to hit each and every one of those. And I feel like that's where grip truly comes in. It's going to allow you to be as accurate as possible, which is awesome, as it's going to allow you to challenge people from greater distances and give you more opportunities with this weapon. One of the greatest advantages to using this weapon is going to be its mobility. You're going to feel pretty agile while using this weapon, and our next attachment goes hand in hand with that. We're going to be looking at the stock attachment. Now, it's going to give us improved movement speed while aiming, and if you guys have used the Saug at all, you're going to realize just how much it benefits this weapon. You're already moving around pretty fast. You're already able to, slide from one target to the next in quick succession, and the stock is only going to make things easier. Now, I don't know that there's a weapon I feel more agile with than the Saug, and running it with stock just makes it feel completely unstoppable. I find myself in gunfights I feel like I shouldn't win, and I feel like these combinations of attachments that we're talking about today is really the reason for it. You're able to just absolutely decimate your opponents, and a lot of the time things happen so fast they're unable to keep up. Kind of what I like about using the Saug, and it gives you the best advantage in a lot of gunfights. Especially if you're finding yourself in one gunfight after the next. There's not another weapon that I would rather have. The last attachment that we're going to be looking at for this class setup, I kind of feel like goes hand in hand, is a fast-paced weapon. It is a fast kind of fire rate. You're going to be going through bullets pretty quickly. If you find yourself in non-stop gunfights, you're going to want to be coming out in an advantage. So yes, we're going to be looking at the fast mags. Fast mags, of course, allows you to get faster reloads in. And with those fast reloads, the quicker you can get back into battle. With a weapon like this, you're going to want to, shoot, reload, and get right back out there. You're not going to want to give your teammates any chance of survival. And this gun is just going to be absolutely a terror. Now that we've covered all the attachments, let's go ahead and take a look at the gear choice. Now, in this gameplay here, I am playing bare bones, so it doesn't provide me any benefit whatsoever. However, we are using the stim shot. Stim shot's going to allow you to get those heals in a little bit more often, a little bit quicker. It's going to provide you quite a benefit, especially being up close and personal with people using the Saug. Now, something different that I use on this class setup that you won't see me using on any other, regardless of bare bones or not, it's going to be the concussion grenade. Because I choose not to have a sight on my weapon, I do have that one open slot, and I feel like there's got to be one class you have where you can kind of bother the crap out of people with a tactical grenade. And like I said before, this is my try-hard class setup, so I'm going to use that to absolutely get under people's skin. Obviously, it's going to help me in pinches. If you can concuss a few people, you can run in there and take them out without them even getting a shot off on you. It provides you quite the advantage. Now that we've covered all that stuff, let's go ahead and take a look at the perks quickly. We're using Scavenger, of course, so that we can replenish our ammo from our enemies that we kill. We're using Dexterity so that we can mantle quicker and slide further. And then we are using Dead Silence so that we can stay off those acoustic sensors. As we're going to be up close and personal with people, the closer they have to get before they actually pick me up on that acoustic sensor, the better. Let me know down in the comment section below if you guys think this last minor change puts the Saug pretty much where it was before update 1.13 when the original weapon tuning came through. I personally think it did. This is one of my favorite weapons, and it's got to be the best SMG in the game. Now that's going to do it for today's video. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys tuning in today. If you guys do want to show your support for the channel and you enjoyed this content at any time, make sure you guys go down below and smash that like button. We do have that goal of 50 likes on today's video. Also, if you guys want to find your way back to the channel, make sure you guys do subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future content. Appreciate you guys tuning in to today's video. I will see you all in the next one. Peace.